Namaste. This is Professor Ganapathy Reddy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is career guidance. After intermediate, you come across different engineering branches: computer science, information technology, ECE, EEE, mechanical, civil, and so on. Those who are interested to select ECE branch, what are the future prospects? What is the career guidance of ECE students? So those details today I am going to explain. What are the core subjects in ECE branch? Embedded system, digital signal processing, VLSI. This is one important area. Embedded system is a complete system. It can be example of smart washing machine, smart TV. So this smart means it take care of everything automatically. Internally there are many ICs are there, integrated circuits. How integrated circuits are manufactured, you study with the help of VLSI technology, very large scale integration. Any IC, the signal is processed in digital domain, and that IC again we have to program, then only this embedded system will work. Another interesting area is image processing. Example, in any photo studio they use photoshopping. Photoshopping means the image size can be increased or decreased. Any dark patches are there on the face that can be eliminated, removed. A white hair can be changed to black hair. They do lot of processing. After full makeup, they give the photo. So we'll be impressing with after we see that photo. So that is what image processing application. In microwave engineering, how high frequencies are generated and transmitted, etc., that you study in microwave engineering. In communication, there are different types of communications are there: analog communication, digital communication, then optical communication, etc. So different subjects you study in communication. One of the application of communication is mobile communication. Then another area is neural networks. When I keep my finger on this hand, automatically signal is reached to brain. So how signal is communicated to the brain, that concept you study under this subject, neural networks. Then coming to speech processing, you are aware of what is speech. Speech sometimes contain noise, sometimes speech may be low. So all those things can be processed in speech processing. So it can be amplified, noise can be removed, etc. So this is used in, all these subjects are used in movie industry. Any engineering they use in movie industry. So speech processing, image processing, maximum extent they use in movie industry. After your engineering graduation, BTech, you have two options. One is you can go for a job. Second, you can go for a higher education. What are the job opportunities? You can work in central government, you can work in state government, you can work in private sector. It can be core area, it can be IT sector. Nowadays, many engineering students are working in banking sector also. Then Indian Navy, Indian Railway, postal jobs, etc. So you can do job in these different sectors. Then coming to higher education, if you don't want to do job after BTech, nowadays majority of the students always going for higher education. So you can do MTech in India with the help of GATE score. You can do MS, Master of Science in abroad, using TOEFL GRE score. You can also do MBA or PhD. So PhD, MBA, MS, MTech. These four categories you have in higher education. What are the public sectors available in India? One is ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, ECIL, Electronic Corporation of India Limited, Airport Authority of India, SAIL, Steel Authority of India, Railway Recruitment Board, Union Public Service Commission, Combined Defence Service, Plasma Research Center, Bharat Electronics Limited, Nuclear Power Corporation of India, Baba Atomic Research Center, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, ONGC, GAIL, IOCL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, HPCL, NHPC, NALCO, BPCL, Power Grid, NTPC, NFL. These are some of the public sector names I have given. Some more also there. Now coming to private sector, two categories. It can be core, it can be pure IT. Core means 4 years of EC branch when you are studying different subjects. Some of the subject knowledge will be useful if you work these companies. Depending on the company, sometimes 20%, sometimes 40%. It depends on again different core companies. If you work in Astra Microwave, so micro subjects only useful and so on like that. So these are some of the company names listed out: LG, Sony, Airtel, Aircel, Bosch, Lenovo, Nokia, Samsung, Agilent Technologies, Intel, PowerWave Technologies, Persistent Systems, AMD, Qualcomm, Redpine, Astra Microwave Products Private Limited, ADP, L&T Technology Services, Value Labs, HP, Koni Solutions, Vijaya Electricals, and so on. Many more are there. It comes under IT sector, information technology, mostly software jobs, and maybe 5% or 10% or 20% of the subject will be useful what you studied in ECE if you are working in software area. Infosys, Wipro, Deloitte, Dell, Unisys, Cyber Software Private Limited, PEGA Systems, Intel Inc., Sonata Software Limited, Virtusa Corporation, Siemens IT Solutions and Services Private Limited, Apps Associates, Capital IQ, HSBC, Persistent, Accenture, TCS, Capgemini, Cognizant, Polaris, Honeywell, CA, Hitachi, Amazon, Infotech, MEIQ Software, Convergys, LVL7, Google, Apps Associates, CSC, Integraph. Again, many more are there. Some of the company names I listed. Then coming to higher education, if you don't want to do job after your BTech, you can always go for higher education. In higher education, you can do MTech in India through GATE score. You can write this GATE in 3rd year or 4th year. Based on the best score what you get it, you can do MTech in India, either IITs, NITs or IIIT, Hyderabad Central Universities, deemed universities, best private engineering colleges, medium private engineering colleges, and so on. You can also get stipend without depending on your parents. You can finish your MTech. MTech duration is 2 years. Then MS, Master of Science in Abroad, that you can do with the help of GRE and TOEFL. 2 to 3 months you spend and get the score of GRE and TOEFL and get the recommendation letters from the faculty. Then you can easily get the admission in USA or Australia or Canada, any country of your interest. This is again 2 years. MBA also 2 years. You can do MBA in India, you can do MBA in abroad. Abroad with the help of GMAT. But generally, doing MBA in abroad not recommended, because administrative side, because of local and non-local feelings, you may not be projected easily in other countries if you do MBA. So MBA better you do in India with the help of different examinations like CAT, XAT, CMAT, IIMs and so on. Different exams are there, different management schools are there, top 10, top 20, top 30. So they give admission based on different entrance exam scores. Okay. And this CAT or all these CAT, you need to plan at least 1 year, and a lot of non-technical area basically. If you are not interested in continue study in core area, you got bored of studying easy subjects, then you can switch over towards non-technical area, that is MBA. You can do in India or abroad, preferably India. You can also go for higher education of PhD. This PhD is useful if you are interested in teaching side. Normally any private companies, the PhD is not must, not much use, but teaching side maximum it is helpful. You can also do PhD in integrated dual degree, MTech plus PhD through GATE score. Then, what are the additional skills needed for placements in campus? These are the different areas I mentioned. One is should have a good communication skills that you can improve with the help of English subject. You have English lab also in the curriculum, and make use of that, then you can easily improve your communication skills. Participate in different group discussions, at least 3-4, and learn what are the do's and don'ts, what to speak, what not to speak, etc. That will be helpful. Some companies, they recruit or they give job based on your group discussion skills. Aptitude skill projects, not only curriculum projects, in addition to that extra hobby projects you can do, that will be helpful. Value added courses, some certified courses, 2 or 3, maybe offline or online you can do it, that will be helpful. Paper presentation, you can give paper presentation 3rd year onwards. In the college, preferably outside college is better. If you get some prizes, it will be added advantage, so that also helpful. And also participate some of the sports and games. It will be helpful to improve your physical and mental fitness. Definitely that will helpful to get the job. Then personality skill, like what you are learning from your parents, what you learn from the society, what you learn from the faculty. Okay, so all these things will decide your psychology or personality. Programming skills, you study C, C++ in 4 years of branch. So when you are studying those subjects, study well because that is helpful in getting the campus placement. Technical skill, anyway automatically it will come because your EC branch means that's a technical subject. So in the campus, core companies to select, you should be strong in technical, need not be strong, at least medium. Then projects, then some value added courses, these things will be helpful. Then software jobs, programming skill, then paper presentation, group discussion, communication skills, that will be helpful in getting job in software side. So thank you. I hope this information is useful to you, and all of you share this information to your friends. And if you have not subscribed earlier, please subscribe now. Thank you very much.